What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, coming at you with another episode of Hockey Mask Time. Now, before I get started, let us bow our heads and recite the HMT motto, shall we? A man can only take so much disrespect before he finally decides today's the day. Gentlemen, the absolute adaptability of a man pushed beyond his line is absolutely extraordinary. That will be demonstrated with this article that was published on the 3rd of May. Man terminates wife with his truck in Big Bend. Can you say twisted metal? And Carmageddon. Now let me just go ahead and say this right here. Woo! A Shasta County man is in custody after he hit his wife with his truck as he was fighting with another family member who was riding in the vehicle he was driving, according to the Shasta County Sheriff's Office. Wow, that was definitely one dysfunctional ass family. Deputies responded to an 8:59 a.m. call on May 2nd about a woman who was quote-unquote struck by a vehicle during a domestic fight, according to the sheriff's report. The incident happened in the 30,000 block of Reedy Camp Road in Big Bend, 15 miles north of Montgomery Creek in northeastern Shasta County, the report said. Sounds like it might have been a camping trip gone horribly wrong. Emergency responders and deputies gave emergency medical care to May Ellen Bass, 47, but she died in an ambulance on the way to a hospital, the sheriff's office said. Deputies detained her husband, Damian Salathiel, hopefully I said that correct, Roberts, 43, until detectives with the Major Crimes Unit arrived and took over the investigation, according to Lieutenant Chris Edwards. Okay, let's make a quick pin. She's 47, he's 43. Roberts was arrested and charged with vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence and was booked into Shasta County Jail, Edwards reported. Wait a minute. So they charged him with vehicular manslaughter, not actual termination, which means more than likely she was in the way. She did notice the truck. How can you not notice a truck barreling down towards you? Or it's quite possible she might have actually been hanging on the truck. Who knows? Who cares? Robert's bail was set at $50,000, and his arraignment is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. Thursday in Shasta County Superior Court, according to the report. Roberts and Bass had a verbal argument earlier that morning at their home, Edwards reported. So, well, looks like they were already off to a bad morning. Later, while Roberts was driving his pickup, he got into a physical fight inside the truck with another family member. During the fight, he hit Bass with the truck, according to Edwards. Wow. Just wow. So he had a fight with his wife earlier. Then he got into a physical fight with another family member whilst they were driving. That, gentlemen, is absolutely dangerous. But when tempers are flaring, caution tends to go right out the damn window. What more can be said, gentlemen? What more can honestly be said? Anyway, let's get to that scorecard, shall we? For location, seems like it went down in public. Gotta give it a 5. Method of execution, a truck. Man, talk about death rates 2000. I got to give this one a 15. I just have to. You don't really hear about a lot of people getting done in with vehicles. Psychological impact. Obviously, there was another family member in the truck when it went down, so I got to give that a 15 as well. And for the brutality factor, let's see, a truck, crushing injuries. If he rolled over her, actually, yeah, that might not, no, scratch that. That's definitely not a good way to go. So let me go ahead and give that one a 15 as well. So Damian Road Rage Roberts gets a score of 50. Ladies, when you get into arguments with your husband or boyfriend, the best thing to do would be to separate for a while. Leave. Stop trying to get your point across. Oh, he's got a list of what I have to say. Blah, 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 blah. No. Things can go really bad, really quick. I bet she didn't wake up that morning thinking that she was going to end up being a speed bump. But hey, shit happens. What more can be said, gentlemen? What more can be said? Ladies, your mouths are going to continue to get you put into a situation to where the man in your life might have to go ahead and take matters into his own hands. Now, in this case, sounds more like it was just a freak accident, but hey, you got to take into account that they had already had an argument. So yeah, he was already pissed off. It is what it is. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the short article, if you will. Let me know what you guys think. And women around the world who think that arguing with your husband or boyfriend is somehow empowering to you, I want you to understand this. The power you think you have in that situation to argue with your man, that power is going out. Feminism and the idea that men are going to try to keep calm during arguments, no, nowadays, that has definitely gone out right along with it. And yeah, more and more men will finally decide, you know what? You've become the bane of my life. So yeah, I don't mind going into the cage, but I'm going to put your ass in that pine box. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am out.
Murder on my mind, yeah. Losing all my hope, yeah. I'ma do the crime, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill, yeah. Fuck the red or blue, I'ma take the black pill.